Hey guys, this is Jesse from the Awakening Channel. Today's January 27th, 2018, Saturday. I was reading this article from the Today Show, I guess. It's a growing number of children dying from flu. This is all CDC pushed, I guarantee you. They're trying to push this vaccine on your kids. Do not get it for your children. It is very bad. I'd advise you not to get it for them. A growing number of young children are dying from flu. Is it worse than previous seasons? A family of 12-year-old boy in Florida is grieving after flu suspected in the child's death on Tuesday. Dylan Winnick had sniffles and was exhausted. Symptoms his family initially thought were a cold. Now they believe it was the flu. Health officials aren't sure yet, but Dylan may be the latest in a growing number of young children dying this year from influenza. A 6-year-old girl in North Carolina died from the flu on January 18th, a few days after falling ill. When Emily Muth's breathing became labored, her worried parents called an ambulance. Paramedics told the family Emily was experiencing typical flu symptoms. Typical flu symptoms, and that she'd be better soon. But a few short hours after the ambulance left, the girl stopped breathing. You know why they said typical flu symptoms? Because they want you to be scared anytime you feel like a little bit of something coming on. Oh, go take your kids or take yourself to go get the flu vaccine. Don't do it. Trying to put fear into people. The girl stopped breathing. Her family posted on their GoFundMe page. It's too soon to say whether the current flu season, which may last until May, will lead to more pediatric deaths than usual. As of January 13th, there have been 30 flu-associated fatalities in children as reported by the CDC. Of course. And we're supposed to believe the CDC. The actual number of pediatric deaths may be higher. Since it takes a few weeks, of course it's going to be higher because you guys are going to put it higher. For the CDC to gather the information, and not all states report flu deaths quickly or in the same way the CDC will report new data on pediatric deaths on January 26th. The number is likely to go up as the flu season continues, said Dr. John Williams, a professor and division chief of pediatric infectious disease at the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. Don't fall for this, guys. They put a professor, a division chief, this labeling. That way you guys think, well, he has a degree, he knows what he's talking about. We better go get our kids the flu shot. Don't do it. Every year in the U.S., somewhere between 100 to 300 pediatric deaths from the flu are reported, Williams said, and that's likely an underestimate. We might have more deaths than usual this year, putting fear into you guys. We don't know what's going to happen with the rest of the season. We probably haven't peaked yet. And then I saw this little girl here. The best way to protect children from catching the flu is to vaccinate them, Williams said. Even if the flu vaccine doesn't prevent you from getting sick, some protection is a lot better than no protection, he said. Although the vaccine this year isn't a perfect match, its effectiveness at completely preventing the flu from one particular severe strain has been estimated to range from 10 to 30%. The shot can at least lessen symptoms in those who end up getting the flu. The vaccine, which is made from two proteins culled from the surface of a killed virus particles, alerts the immune system that invaders might be on its way. If a person is vaccinated at least 2 weeks before coming into contact with the flu, then there will be antibodies already made and waiting to battle. Yeah, sure. Yeah, to battle your immune system and break it down. Okay. Number of influenza-associated pediatric deaths by week of death, 2014-2015, season 2 present. Okay, 2014 to 2015, 148 deaths. This is according to CDC, I guess. 2015 to 2016, 92, and 2016 to 2017, 110, and just this year, 30, right? Putting fear. Getting people scared to go run and get the shot. Some 80 to 85% of children who died from the flu in the past years were not vaccinated. Said who? The CDC spokeswoman, Kristen Nordlund. Of course she's going to say that because she wants you all to be scared and go get the flu shot. If a child's doctor is out of the vaccine, parents shouldn't worry. The CDC says there's plenty of vaccine for this season. Providers may not be able to get the specific brand or presentation they want and may need to select something else or may need to purchase vaccine from another source, Nordlund said, which means that even if pediatricians can't get flu shots from their usual suppliers, they'll be able to get the vaccine through other companies. For some, there may be other options. In some states, pharmacies like CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid are allowed to give children flu shots. We are able to administer the flu vaccine to children based on state regulations, which vary, said Ashley Flower, spokesperson for Rite Aid, adding that the age at which they can give the shots varies widely from state to state, and there isn't a pediatric version of the vaccine. It's the same flu shot adults receive, but the volume of the dose may be different depending on age and vaccine. On Thursday, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo signed an order temporarily allowing pharmacies to give flu vaccines to children ages 2 to 18 because of high number of new cases of hospitalizations. Reports of children dying from the flu is frightening, but overall, flu is not usually an emergency. Doctors do urge parents to get children to an emergency room if they have these symptoms: faster trouble breathing, bluish skin, if they don't drink fluids or cannot be awakened. Adults also need immediate medical help if they have difficulty breathing, shortness of breath, pain or pressure in the chest or abdomen, sudden dizziness or confusion, severe vomiting. Anyways, guys, do not get your kids this flu shot. I've had family members that gotten this flu shot and have gotten the worst flu they have ever had in their life. Okay? So don't do it. Thanks for watching. Till next time.